Hey guys, it's Floki. Well, starting out today, I am cleaning out my attic. You can tell, up here in the attic. But what attic? I mean, you might be thinking, where the heck is he talking about? Where is he at? Oh guys. Past has gone through a makeover. I have been busy. I had some inspiration and made some drastic changes. So I'm gonna go through these one by one. So we're here in Pass, and decided I need to go and keep a theme to this town. This Pass had been themeless. Um, Basically, it could be any time period kind of mixed together. So I've kind of gone for a similar time period here now. We're now aiming for 1800s ish, somewhere in there. And so, I've actually visited like some old towns, look at some old buildings, looked up at some buildings, also on Google, searched and found some things. So, first thing, major change, post office. I wanted to go for this clabbered look, and so that's what I did here, and gave it like kind of I played around with the new warp blocks to give it kind of that green color. I love it. And this is actually based on a photograph that I took when I was out at a place here near town. Um, so yeah, so this is the new post office that I've got, and if you want to send me letters, this is my mailbox here now. I have no letters, but whenever I have something, that little light will turn on. But this is the post office now, playing around with colors and textures. It wanted to be a brick floor, and then we've got like a little carpet here, or rug. I guess it'd be rug. And then this is like, your post office boxes sort of thing going on here. And yeah, so this turned out really cute. Again, doing my trick with the roof, with the ceiling, where you make it look like rafters by using slabs and stairs. And then upstairs, up here, this is the bank. I'm like, oh, this would be an awesome thing to put up here. So I got a bank up here. I've got a safety deposit box. I thought the whatever the heck these red nether things are, look kind of. The only thing I've seen that has like a horizontal look to it that kind of looks like safety deposit boxes. We got our safe in the back corner, and cool little touch here with the safe. Oh yeah, we've got invisible item frames. I so love it. So this looks like a knob on a safe, and you hit it, and gotta get the right combination. Eh, eh, eh. Almost there. Bam! Opens up, and we've got our barrel. I'm thinking about putting my diamonds there. I don't know. I kind of worry about things getting stolen here, but it is really safe. So because look how thick this is. It is so safe. I don't know. Thinking about possibly putting my valuables in there. Again, playing around with the invisible item frames to go and do cool little things here. So yeah, I don't know. I might get some villagers up here, and that might be neat to have them up here like working. I wanted to make this town full and real. So okay, this was the first thing I did. Big change, right? Because this was like a modern building here, and now yeah, we're definitely old school, old world now. We're not going incredibly old, but we're going old-ish. Number two, we have the rock shop. Now, mind you, kind of a little out of character. The building itself, actually, yeah, it looks old. It could be turn of the century easily, but we got some guitars in there, and these are like old school guitars. These are not like you're not plugging these in or amping or anything like that, right? These are just old school guitars. That's what I went through. I played around with kind of how these look. I think how okay, I don't know how I just did that. Um, I do have some speakers up in the corner. So yeah, I know the timing doesn't quite work out. Got a little drum set up there. I got my awesome banners and everything in here. So yeah, I've got this is my little music box. Let's call it a Victrola. That's the Victrola. So that kind of makes it a maybe sort of kind of the right time period. I don't know. So I got that. Another big makeover thing here, if you hadn't already noticed. I've started adding custom trees. So that helps a lot. It makes it mega when you get in here. This looks so much better and so much realistic. And like, Corrales is always talking about framing things. This helps kind of frame your view here. You know what I mean? As you're kind of walking through this, see how this frames it real nice. So that you were walking through and walking through, and then it like pops here. Here's your view of the clock. So very cool. So there's that, and also yeah, did a little bit of work around here. Yeah, add a little fire. The barbecue restaurant. I have renovated. Very similar structure, but I made it look more old, so I went and used campfires. This was a pain in the butt. Luckily, you can use shovels now on campfires to go and clean them up, but it gives you a really nice lattice look up here. And this is where I'm actually all my food now is being stored up here. So as the idea is, I want to live in my town here. So I've actually got all my food sorted here and placed. And yeah, and I got my little cooking stove here. Essentially, is what I've got, so I can go and cook some of my food here and all that. I've been as I clean up, I find things, and I've been just shoving them in chests in here. It's been really nice. All right, guys. Next. Next. So many things, dude. So many things. You have no idea. Okay. Next. Through the deep, dark woods. You remember this path before? It wasn't very well done. I have added on to it to make it more of a nighttime experience. We've got the new torches, which definitely look better as willow wisps than just the glass. So I've got those in there. This actually looks better at night, to tell you the truth. I should have started with this. But we now have a better witch's hut in here. Use some vines and everything to kind of make it look better. And this is like enclosed with the mega spruce. I think this looks so much better. I went and watched the movie Brave again, picked it apart, and I'm like, okay, this is so much better now. Mind you, maybe a little bit too much vines. We don't need this much vines. So anyway, yeah, I need to put down some string to stop it. But this kind of feels so much better and so much more realistic than what it was. It's now kind of this neat clearing in the woods, and also you follow this path and it takes you to my base, which really hasn't changed. This is pretty much as it was last time you guys saw it. Minor changes. Next thing, I'll show you kind of some plans. I do have one other major build I want to show, but plans. This over here, and I was kind of playing around with what I'm going to do here. This is going to be like a park, a nature trail sort of thing, because I want this to look nice. And I think this would be a really cool nature trail through here. So I'm planning on a pathway. That's what I was doing here with a dark oak. And planning that out. And I think it's going to end over here. And the idea is, I think I want to have a winery over here, just like I had on Covert Craft. I want to do something very similar to that here. I just need to find the space to do it. And as I look at this desert, I'm kind of thinking I should just get rid of the desert. It doesn't look great, and I wish it wasn't here. I just want to cover it all with grass. Okay, so there's that, guys. That's planning in the works. And there's also so many cats. You have no idea. There's now less cats. So past the barnyard stuff, and this you've all seen. Again, beautiful coming down through here, and the trees all pop. It looks so much more realistic now. I put a couple trees through here. Oh yeah, it makes it just, everything is so much better. I need to do some more trees. Look, derpy old tree, new better tree. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to see like a tutorial or something like that, kind of hand wavy tutorial on how I did these, it's not that hard. I've got an idea, a pretty good set of methods, a plan to kind of help you if you actually were interested. I did try a 2 wide tree here, which if you think about it, this is a 6 foot wide tree. That is or 6 foot to 7 foot wide tree. That is big. It's rare that you see a tree that size. I don't care for it. I wanted it to be kind of laying over, and I don't think it looks right. Depending on the angle you look at it, it just doesn't look right. I don't know. I'm kind of leaving it for now, but yeah. Okay, so next big thing. Oh yeah, I took down idea. After Zuma went and stole my idea of that shop, which I never had enough, I guess, interest to go and finish it out. I tore the whole stinking thing down and kind of replaced it here. Again, that was like a modern shop, and so I replaced it here with a log making shop. What the heck would you call that? That would be a lumber yard or sawmill. So I went and watched a video. It was about an old time sawmill. It's still operational, and so that's kind of what I took this inspiration from. So I've got like a boiler over here. Actually, this is the fireplace portion of it, and then it heats up the water, and you got hot water in here, and it goes to this piston action thing. I guess I could have actually used pistons for it now that I think of it, but that runs like the this cog that goes to this cog or whatever, and then runs to the saw. And so that's what we've got going here. Is we're pulling logs. As you see, I got some logs that they'll float them in off the river, and they'll pull them up, using these winch cables and everything, and saw them. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. And then we've got like some stacks of wood around from them cutting it. This actually is a very important stack of wood right here, and I'll show you guys why. Because I've got something fun next. I wanted my builds to have reason, right? So, and I've been wanting to build this forever. Down here, I have built a tree farm, automatic tree farm. I don't know exactly how happy I don't know. It's kind of inefficient. It works real nice though, but it's one of those things that you're paying TNT and bone meal for wood, and it's like every TNT is something like maybe 6 pieces of wood. It's not incredibly efficient. I don't know. I kind of like it though. It uses a series of double piston extenders to go and push them, so I can grow. As you can see, I can grow acacia wood here. I can grow spruce because they have to be 2 blocks away from a piston or another block in order to grow. So this actually works for pretty much any wood. Also, took a lot of time and actually textured this so it was kind of a neat brickness to it. I don't know. It almost kind of feels like a cistern down here. But what happens is, after these blow up, I don't have everything loaded up. I could show you if you guys want, but you've seen, these sort of things run before. It's not anything fancy. This pushes it all into here, and then all the wood goes up and into that stack of wood up there. So that's why that stack of wood had to be there, is it's covering up my collection system. And let's go up and see. So yeah, and it kind of actually makes logical sense. My wood's coming in here. I'll be coming in with the wood. And then, yeah, the stacks of wood, which this was fun making this, having all sorts of slabs. It kind of makes it look, it's like it's stacked up wood. I think it's neat. You have to kind of, just have to play around with it to make it look right. But this is where all my wood and all the saplings and everything ends up, is in here. And I think I've cleared it out. Yeah. So, yeah, and I think my TNT, it actually goes right here. So, yeah, and that's why the stack of wood is here. It's actually kind of covering things up. I think that's all I have to show for you guys today. So, yeah. Always enjoy your comments. And let me have it so I look at you guys. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Let me know what you think. Leave a like or, yeah, tell me what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.